Welcome to Facts for Real videos. You're preparing to put on your favorite pajamas and fluff your pillows. You set your alarm to go off in 8 hours the next morning. I believe your doctor recommended that, therefore it should work. The following morning, though, you awaken feeling more exhausted. The 8 hours of suggested sleep will leave you feeling better than when you went to bed. Sorry to burst your myth, but it is just that. However, as normal as sleep is for people, some people do have trouble falling asleep, and this may have something to do with your circadian cycle. Permit me to clarify that the circadian rhythm is a normal internal procedure. Many living things consider it to be the body's project manager, in charge of setting our timetables for going to sleep and waking up in the morning. Additionally, it aids in synchronizing our bodies with the environment and level of light exposure that we experience throughout the day. Animals other than humans also have a circadian rhythm. The majority of living things, including animals, plants, and certain microorganisms, contain it. It is essential for controlling hormone production, sleep, and eating requirements. The body makes helpful hormones like cortisol throughout the day. At night, be awake and aware. Melatonin, which induces fatigue and encourages sleep, starts to be produced by the body. The circadian rhythm aids in informing your body when it is right to produce these hormones, so that when our circadian rhythm is disrupted, it can still work properly. When we experience jet lag or put in odd hours at work, what happens afterwards may also disturb our sleep patterns. We can have trouble falling asleep or wake up a lot during the night, as you might have already experienced, or all night long. We experience daytime fatigue and drowsiness, even if we slept for a decent amount of time the previous night. We must maintain a regular sleep schedule to ensure that our sleep pattern continues to be healthy. By adhering to these guidelines and ensuring that our body's internal clock is operating, it may also help if we expose ourselves to natural light throughout the day and refrain from staring at displays like our phone or tablet before bed. Okay, we can increase the effectiveness of our sleep and our general health. But how much rest should actually required to begin with? The explanation is somewhat complicated. Our advanced age is a major factor. We require the greatest sleep right after birth. By the time we are toddlers, we have slept somewhere between 14 and 17 hours. Most teenagers need 8 to 10 hours of sleep every night, and by the time we're adults, we need 11 to 14 hours of sleep per day. Due to age genetics, we should be fine with even a 7-hour difference. Has a significant impact on how much sleep we need. Some people are predisposed to needing more or less by nature. People who lead more active lives also sleep. For lifestyles to heal and renew, extra sleep may be required. High amounts of stress in our body might disrupt our sleep and make us need more sleep to feel rested. Perhaps you've also realized that you need to get more rest. We all experience it when we have a cold or when we overeat. To feel refreshed, you must go to bed at the same time every night. You've undoubtedly heard of some people who stay up late. Even while some people are considered larks, night owls are typically more energized and effective. Larks are more productive in the morning than at night. There is no correct way to be a night owl or a lark. There are many surveys, and each type of person has their own distinct habits and preferences. To find out which category, you can check online. You may either see where you fit in or try it out. At home, experiment with a variety of bedtimes for a set amount of time to determine which one suits your energy levels the best. How about our sleeping position? Can that have an impact throughout the day? The best approach to determine what works best for you is to record everything in a sleep journal to see how rested you feel when you wake up. You must keep track of your sleeping patterns for at least a week or two. Just be sure to alternate between sleeping on your back, side, or stomach each night for the best benefits. You are not need to alter your preferred sleeping posture. As long as you feel refreshed when you wake up, you shouldn't be experiencing any problems. Here are some things you can try if you do run into issues. As in the case of neck pain, sleeping on your back or your side will improve your quality of sleep. Another option is to use a thicker pillow when you are on your side, and one that is slimmer when you are on your back. If you have sinus problems that keep you up at night, You could attempt to sleep on your back with your head slightly up. A heavier cushion ought to work as well. Try sleeping on your back if you suffer from hip or back pain. But put a pillow or a towel that has been coiled up below. Your spine should be relieved and pressure should be reduced by bending your knees. Without mentioning the most famous love tale ever, the pain cannot conclude our list of facts about sleep. Everybody has used the snooze button. If I'm not mistaken, pressing the snooze button actually extends our time for sleeping. Beyond the fact that this information is false, this may also be the largest myth of them all. Technically, however, pressing the snooze button can really make us feel groggier in the long run. We're getting more rest. The 10-minute sleep bursts we frequently indulge in are not a healthy form of rest. We simply don't have enough time to adequately return to a deep sleep. Additionally, oversleeping is a real problem that can result from sleeping too much. Your metabolism and energy levels can also be impacted, making you even sleepier during the day. It can be a major annoyance for those who share. It can be stressful to use the snooze button in the same bed or room as you and break up. I am aware, however, there are issues. You can start by doing something to lessen the blow. Create a reliable alarm. If you like to stay up late, don't force yourself to get out of bed at a ridiculous hour. If you don't have to, pick a sleeping pattern that works for you and, most importantly, stick to it. Then, immediately after waking up, get out of bed to cause a change in posture. The appropriate hormones in your body that prevent you from needing to sleep again. You can even relocate your alarm clock around the room if nothing else seems to be working. If pressing the snooze button requires getting out of bed, you won't be as likely to return just. You don't necessarily have any of these issues since you don't. Some individuals seem to think that your sleep patterns are working nicely. They are good sleepers since they can do so anyplace. However, that is typically far from the truth. After we go to bed, it should take us 5 to 15 minutes to fall asleep. If it takes more time for a prolonged period of time. On the other hand, sleeplessness might be the cause. If it takes less than 5 minutes to fall asleep. There are many other causes of sleep deprivation, including stress and even dietary changes. It could also refer to the amount of sleep you get. That's all for today, even if your sleep of the necessary 7 to 9 hours each night is scattered or interrupted. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends, or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the Facts for Real videos.